Welcome back, Commanders. Today I'm really excited. It's my first cast on the Orchid Spider patch and I got a high tier 1v1 for you. Zulu is clashing with HulkSMASH on terrain beaches. Both players are really trying to find a way into the new meta and trying things out. With me casting today is OrangePest. It's awesome to have him back on the show. He will be enlightening us with his thoughts about the new patch and his experiences with it. Zulu ranking 8 with the USF and choosing the reliable Armored Battlegroup, and on the other side HulkSMASH is also ranked 8 with the DAK. And he's playing with the Armored Support Battlegroup. If you like this cast, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. It helps me out tremendously and will give me more encouragement to continue doing this. Without further ado, let's get into this match because I'm very excited. So welcome guys to Twin Beaches. Today we got a match, Zulu against HulkSMASH. Zulu is playing as the USF in the bottom. And on the other side we got HulkSMASH in the top side, playing as the DAK. Today casting with me is OrangePest, so welcome OrangePest.
Thank you. Always fun to cast.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, new patch, lots of changes, so what do you think? What can we expect?
I assume this was played on like the hotfix. So I mean, I don't know, it's weird. It's a lot of changes all at once. I think the meta is kind of still developing, but my overall gut feeling is that the meta is overall for USF and Vermac is probably gonna stay the same. But for DAK, I'm not sure. I don't know if DAK is stronger or weaker. I'm leaning personally towards substantially weaker than they were pre-patch. But maybe HulkSMASH has like some new miracle build.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see. I mean, they changed some interesting things with the P grants as well, right? With the palm grants, where they now get some buffs on disembarking as well. If I'm correct.
They get that, and I think they get more accuracy when they're inside vehicles.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, compared to Focus Fire, it's kind of just worse. I mean, it's more thematic and more interesting, but it's just straight up worse than just Focus Fire, I think. Because Focus Fire is straight damage, whereas this requires, to hug a 250 even harder, which is not really what you need in 1v1.
Isn't it like getting like back to where it was before, like the 1.8 patch, where like the 250 was also required to not bleed as much manpower as the DAK?
I mean, the meta back then is just Bursa. You just wouldn't build the 50s at all.
That's true.
It's been Bursa spam for a while. It's just you skip PGs completely because they require the 250 to be viable.
Yeah, it makes sense on this side as well. Well, here we go, and we can see how the extra accuracy does for them.
Well, it only comes into effect when the veterancy one.
Oh, sorry. Makes sense.
You have to wait till we get that one.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Well, then the early game doesn't change much, right? So.
Well, the 250 got 1 extra armor, which is pretty big. I mean, it's gonna. I think Jeeps might be slightly weaker against DAK, for example, or Weasels.
Oh yeah, like such small numbers still matter then. That's pretty interesting. Oh, here you can see like the scouts already got veterancy 1 by capping, which is also new.
Yeah, it's insanely strong.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I'm cycling through the new things, so they are harder to hit now. I also like that they changed like at Vet 2 they get like the extra capture speed and extra vision and detection range. And like at Vet 3 they even get like ability range and the recharge speed for like the flares and things. So.
It's pretty nuts, yeah. I mean, I would like. I mean, just getting free. it's crazy. Like, they don't like. You're probably better off not engaging DAK at all and just capping with scouts to get that one, because then you can just bully Principios very easily, which is what he did.
Just because of the extra, like the extra harder to hit, like.
Yeah, it was already like a toss-up fight.
Yeah.
Most of the time, like very inefficient for.
Bike goes down. That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Really bazooka squad. So it's like tier. I think I saw a bit like that. I don't know who it was who I saw talking about it, but like is tier 2 like way to go? So you go like tier 1 and tier 2 as the USF? And go for
I
like the MG
I
and the...
don't. To be honest, I don't know. You know, I always think tier 3 is just insane. Because once you get the Greyhounds out, you now get the canister
Yeah.
as like a vet 1 ability, which is just insane.
And can also cap as a vet 1 ability, right? Or is
You
that
can
only...
you can decap. No.
Oh, only decap. Okay. It's also
But
interesting if
it
you...
does it incredibly quick, like super fast.
Oh, but it's pretty interesting to harass cutoffs on some maps, right?
Yeah,
So...
there is some like it's I lean towards the capping thing, but like in the right situation, I mean canister is just a free kill.
Oh yeah,
Just
definitely. But it's like it's a toggle ability this time, right? Or at least you
yeah,
you set it
it's
on and
time.
it's timed instead of like the toggle which was first.
This toggle was already one of the most insane abilities in the game because it just let you like 3-tap squads, but
Oh yeah, it was really strong. I felt like it was really underused and people kept blaming like the motor pool for not being viable after the nerfs to like the light vehicles, but I thought the Greyhound was still doing pretty well in high elo matches.
no, the tier 3 was still viable. I thought it was pretty strong. It's just Captain, the IC, just getting a free unit is just better. Because it's a free unit. Like the value of the captain is hard to
Yeah,
it's hard to understate how much value a captain actually is.
yeah, I think so. Just being an
Because
extra unit.
the unit, like when you look at it, when you can rebuild it, is 150 manpower. I
Yeah.
would say the captain's probably worth like 250. It's like worth a whole rifle squad. And you get it for your artillery strike, you get all manner of this nutty
I mean,
bonuses.
if I'm correct, right, I can check this because new overview, which I really like, is that at a higher veterancy, like Vet 3, your... Which one is it? I thought it gave extra, like the range of your... what is it called? You can give like extra veterancy to nearby squads, right? Oh, I have to click the right one. I wasn't using the
I
squad.
can look for you. Hold on.
Yeah, I got it up now.
But the
Yeah,
captain normally.
the leadership experience sharing bonus is doubled at Vet 3, which is nuts, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just any damage you do just spreads veterancy. It's a very underutilized ability. I mean, it's just like it's
Plus 100%. So it feels like it's doubled then.
like it increases the veterancy and then it also spreads the veterancy around.
Ah, yeah.
But oh wait, no. If they have support veterancy, but I don't think there's any other units with support veterancy, except maybe the Weasel. But like making us use that faster with the captain is just crazy good.
Oh, yeah. I also like that the Vet 3 250 also slightly suppresses units. I don't know if it's really useful.
It's
but...
pretty good. It's actually really fast suppression.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
It is. It was. I mean, you have to survive to the point you can get a Vet 3 250.
Yeah, it makes sense. But
you can do it. It's crazy good. Yeah.
So does going for 259. My view is I feel like it's a bit bugged. I can't go for the 259 solo. Maybe later on if it's if the squad goes out of there. Maybe I can check it then. But I also like now that I can in my overlay I can also see like the prior attacks and things which were done. So that's
you
also
you
really
also see the timing, which is
yeah,
really nice.
yeah. The only thing I kind of hope they will add as well is that I can see building timings as well when they did the buildings, because that's lacking now. Only the infantry support center is there.
Oh yeah, when the buildings are built, yeah.
Oh, there comes
Oh, we got a pretty important engagement up north.
yeah.
Ooh.
There goes 259. It was in a hard place. Nice flank by the Greyhound. There by Zulu. Unfortunately, I can now not see the veterancy of the 259 anymore. But yeah, that's the
I mean,
problem.
everything is just different. That's
Yeah,
just all over the place.
really.
It's hard to tell exactly what. I mean, I don't know like what's different and what's new either. I mean, the 8-rad, for example, gets more
Yeah,
speed of that one.
yeah,
But I don't know what it
acceleration,
had
de-accelerate.
previously.
I mean, just the 75% aura range of the commander mode is pretty interesting as well. It kinda suggests that you go for the commander mode. It also gets extra health, so.
Yeah, the extra, all vehicles used to get extra HP, but I don't know if the exact number, like, if
No,
it's more
those
than it
weren't.
was previously or not.
I don't think so. Well, at least I don't know. Ooh, the Recontractor. That's been a while since I saw that one.
The
Especially.
contractor is pretty good. I think tier 2 in general is going to be played a lot more. Because if you go mech company and you get the support elements in that building, you get access to the support weapons of tier 1, so you can actually get packs and leads and stuff.
Oh man, you
So
can only
8
see on
rads
the.
and that stuff gets more useful.
Oh yeah. So sorry for talking through you, but
No, that's totally fine. Sorry,
I was like,
I like giving myself talk.
oh no, that's no problem because it's really knowledgeable. All right, so like I was just being really like the range of the Recontractors, like showing units is ridiculous. It's just almost half the map. Oh, there goes another 250. Rayout is doing its work. So like USF, like those machine gun changes on like all the vehicles, it's pretty big, right? Especially on like the larger tanks.
So from what I was told, that ability only affects units like the 8-rad. Not the 250s. I think the 250s and bikes don't get affected, but everything else does, from what I was told, but I'm not sure how true that is. So the unit here, like the 8-rad's gonna get crazy good, but the rest of his army is still kind of the same as it was. About to lose a lot of units.
Ooh, nice smoke by the Recontractor there to cover for the 8-rod. Great juice. And the 8-rod. Thanks to that, the 8-rod gets the safety. I also like that all the engineer units get one extra unit when Vet 3, right? If I'm correct.
Not the Panzerpiers, but I think normal engineers do, yeah.
I don't see it on the normal engineers squad here with the veterancy. But I thought they would get that, right? I thought they showcased it.
Maybe it's just the assault engineers get it. But I'm sure I've heard it, yeah, that they get.
I thought so as well, but it's not showing. Maybe, I don't know. I thought that was in the patch notes.
Minds.
Yeah, maybe they did. But they did it really quick though, right?
Sure, yeah.
Oh.
Commandant, we have command points available to us.
The veterancy, like, of the AT gun, the USF AT gun is also really nice with the armor piercing rounds. The duration of it at Vet 3 is being doubled as well.
Enemy forces have claimed
Yeah, if you go for it. I mean, there's I don't know, the veterancy ability for the MG34 specifically is kind of like counterintuitive. It's good if you set up on retreat paths, I think. You need a lot of damage, but I mean, it's a suppression platform with an ability that makes it not a suppression platform, so it doesn't do what you want it to do if you use the ability. So it's kind of weird.
I mean, the
I gotta say, HulkSMASH is in the average position I expect DAK to be in when you go P guys. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to break out of this. This is looking pretty rough.
Yeah, so like like you said, because of the vet ability change as well, but like burst size are still like better.
I would think so, but I'm not even sure. DAK is in a really tough spot. The big thing is the reinforced cost change.
Oh yeah.
Kind of has this snowball effect where factions without much manpower cheats like that get hit way harder, whereas USF with the free medic tent essentially just gets more value out of the models you save.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, it's still like the changes to like the manpower reduction isn't. It didn't change that, so that's still the same. So
it's still just amazing. I mean,
yeah, but yeah, making it more expensive just makes the reduction also more, right? So
Yes, it's just if the cheats like in a scenario where like the best way to look at it, I think, is if you have a total of X manpower for like the duration of like 30 minutes, by making the reinforced cost higher, you decrease that pool significantly. But in the case of like the medic tent, which is constantly refunding models for free, that pool is just gonna get way bigger for
Our
USF.
territory is in
Yeah.
enemy
Because they have
hands.
all sorts of things. They have the upkeep reductions on all their vehicles. They have the 25% decrease on all their vehicles in terms of cost. They have the med tent. You have the what's it called, infantry reserves or whatever, where it's like a flat reduction on all your infantry.
oh yeah,
A DAK doesn't really have anything like that, except for like practice
Territory
steel.
sector out of
And I guess
contact.
you could argue salvage if you go for that commander. You can salvage your dead units and get a refund.
oh yeah, yeah. They add that to. Oh yeah, they did add that to the USF as well, right? So they can even get, when you go for the MSC, you can also salvage, which also which also grants you extra. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
there's all sorts of stuff. The normal M3 halfback also has that as an ability. So if you play armor, you can just get that out of the gate.
Oh yeah.
Run out, salvage a couple of vehicles, and then just run back.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's also new, right? Or
I think so. I don't know. I've never used really the halfback, but after the buffs, it's looking pretty decent.
We're losing grasp of the
yeah, just
victory
also the
point.
normal. If you can just run up to a rack and then salvages, I mean, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, especially because Rex, they give you around 100 to 70 manpower, which is substantial.
Yeah.
Oh, also a really big thing that got added this patch is the MGs on the Sherman got buffed.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say earlier. Like with the MGs, indeed, on the larger.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
It makes the Sherman go from decent to pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean,
I've had games where it's been a crutch.
and they did they still have like did they still have like the veterancy ability? Oh man, at Vet 3 they get even 33% extra machine gun damage.
Yeah, it's nasty. The machine guns are very strong.
I mean,
The Greyhound also has a very strong vet 3, where it gets more range in the machine guns, which is also just
ooh, that's
crazy
pretty,
important to have.
yeah. I mean in real life, like the 30, I mean the 50 calls, right, on the Sherman. So
Yeah, it's pretty.
it was
pretty good.
it was a really strong MG. So I can imagine that they wanted to emphasize on that with like the USF vehicles, like maybe give them slightly weaker guns, but like really.
It does add like munition sinks to all those vehicles, which is important because USF doesn't have a lot of those.
Yeah.
But one of the things here with just pointing out the machine gun damage, it does make it better against units like Martyrs, who have very weak rear armors. When you dive, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
actually do substantially more damage when you're hunting like A-Rats and all these units.
I mean, it kind of feels like playing like War Thunder, where you just dive behind it and then you can like kill the crew with.
Yeah, you can just hose them down.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's a pretty good change to watch, like emphasizing on what the U.S. Army was good at and what highlighted their units, right? So
Yeah, just
Even-
see more air power, and then because I think one of the biggest strengths of the U.S. was artillery and air power, so just more planes.
yeah, as well. Yeah, really good at combined arms and things like that. But would be nice if they add something like that. It's only so interested why they don't have like a good artillery piece in their main roster besides the mortar, like some of the.
The mortar is a crazy good artillery piece. But
Yeah, that's true, but like they don't have like a pack howie or something like in the main roster.
no, they don't. They have it's all doctrinal, but they get a lot of doctrinal artillery. I mean, I think every single doctrine has some sort of artillery piece. Ranger
Yeah.
has the 105, the armor has Scar.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Backups has the
The whiz bang. And then
and the pack
On
howie.
a tank destroyer, standing by.
Oh yeah, they also had the pack howl. Yeah, Totem indeed. Yeah, they
Oh,
got two
there's
of
a
them.
lot.
Yeah. So
It's
only
just
the
airborne, but airborne gets the giant planes.
it gets the rest of the. Oh man. Yeah, which is true. So we're seeing martyrs now. So maybe we can see if what you said with the diving and just doing damage with the 50 call is gonna show up in this match.
He has massive martyrs, which is kind of it's kind of the expected of him. Either you go heavy AT gun or you go heavy martyr. The new martyr vet 1 is incredible. It's a
I mean,
it's a flat 30% movement speed buff when you're out of
yeah,
combat.
it looks really ridiculous indeed. I really like the changes to like what they did to the Hellcat with the open top, or like the shoot and scoot as well. When you shoot and you get some movement buffs and things like that, just to
Yeah, it's intuitive. It's intuitive and thematic for a lot of the vehicles. It's just I like vet abilities that are interesting and force good decision making. And I think for the martyr, it's just useful because it makes your how you prioritize where you maneuver really important.
yeah.
But like for the Hellcat, having shoot and scoot is really cool. HVAP is cool. Like there's a lot of stuff that they added in this patch. It's like feels really good. Now how viable all this stuff is,
Yeah, it's
in
hard
a
to tell.
competitive sense, is it's a completely different story. We won't know for a while, but
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like the recontractor is giving, even though HulkSMASH is like on the back foot, it gives him a really good knowledge of where the army is, because it's such big range, so you can just see where everything is constantly.
yeah, it's massive.
Did they change that? Did they buff that, or is it the same since last
It
patch?
I'm not. I know it gets more bad, but
Contractor
I was
going
about to
down.
die, so I guess we will find out. But I think
It's getting
it's
bigger
the
with
same.
veterancy. Maybe they changed like that the detection rate gets bigger with the veterancy. Maybe that's the.
It does get 10 at Vet 2 and then 10 more at Vet 3, but it was always pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's just so underused. Was so underused in 1v1s that I just haven't seen it. So it's just hard to
used it
compare.
for a while, but after tier 2 kind of fell off, it stopped being.
Yeah, you have to side deck only for that. But that's yeah.
You had to invest. Like you basically had to play tier 1 with the first, so I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
But tier 2 seems a lot more viable now, which is nice.
How do they changed how you cap and decap like the victory points? So decapping is way faster, as you can see now, than capturing is. Have you experienced any big changes there? Like, does it really change?
Games feel a lot longer.
We have lost control over
Because it's
Somewhere.
easier to decap and get into neutral state like now.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. It's so hard to. It's such a hard thing to tell. But my gut. I've been getting longer games in general. So my gut feeling is that it's making games feel a lot longer because decapping is really quick,
Yeah.
but recapping is very
victory points
slow.
lost.
Yeah, it's just seeing the difference just between the things like just now. It's really different.
It makes like rushing to a point a lot more important.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with the decap of like the Greyhound as well, you can just go to the side with the Greyhound, decap a point, and then just get out. It's pretty interesting, especially for like cutoffs. It makes it really. I don't know if it's so. The other ability, I don't know really what the other ability is. They changed both of it, so there's no spotter anymore, right? Where the Greyhound just provides extra accuracy for all.
No, that ability is just flat out gone.
Yeah.
The Greyhound is basically it gets a choice between raw power or decapping, both of which are super strong.
Oh yeah.
We're seeing now advanced logistics being teched, so coming out at 23 minutes is pretty late, but
Yeah.
free manpower is free manpower, and DAK does not have anything that gives them free manpower as well.
No, the only thing they can do is like like get those racks, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Just hoping. It's
Ooh,
brutal
Marder
out
almost
there.
goes down.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Got 2 Martyrs against 2 Hellcats and a Sherman. Just,
Yeah. Oh, like this 2D is now also gonna be chased.
Everything is just getting picked up one by
But this is
one.
like is this the ability like which the...
I think that's the other ability.
No, I think this is another ability. This was... I
No,
think
this is shoot is good. It is using shoot is good. Wait.
No,
Oh
because
no,
the
seek and
Sherman also...
destroy.
Yeah, seek and
seek and
destroy, yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, I was like, wait, this is way too long for just the shoot is good. This ability is so long. That is
Shoot
really
is gonna
good.
be one of those really weird abilities. I don't
Oh,
know,
yeah.
it's... When
It's-
you're chasing something, it means you have to stop. Because...
Yeah, it's really good
Not
to
great.
just... I don't know, it's like peeking. It's kind of used for that, I guess, but it's weird, but...
I think people have to practice a lot more and get familiar with it before they
think so
really
as
get
well.
an understanding of how strong it
Our
is.
victory point is
think
being
so as well.
neutralized by the enemy.
But if you can do like the peeking and then the like add a tiger and then his turret traverses way too slow, right? And then you can get out of his range and then go in later and do the same. Maybe
I mean,
that...
just pure theoretical, right? If
Yeah.
your shoot and scoop movement speed is faster than this turret, then you can like initiate while stationary, run in, pass the turret, stop, shoot, refresh it, and then keep moving. But that's like that's so theoretical.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like, I don't know if that's doable in like a live game, but maybe.
Yeah, you have to go from like static position, so that's really
That's the thing. If you stop moving, like Hellcat gets 3-tapped by a tiger, so it's like if you stop moving,
yeah, you're dead.
you're likely dead.
Especially against, I don't know the precise changes out of my head for the tiger, but it probably gets a lot of veterancy, a lot of extra damage at vet3. Oh, there
I
goes
think
the...
it gets turret rotation.
Oh, which is also really good, right? So, oh, there we go, big dive. I guess this is it, or at least it feels like a big dive. But I mean, one Hellcat goes down.
Yeah, I think HulkSMASH is straight up dead here.
Yeah, I think so as well. He just doesn't have he did have like a P3, but it was just way too late.
Yeah, the Panzer 3 and a Martyr against 2 Hellcats, a Sherman and a Greyhound. There's just too many units at once.
Yeah. He
I
does.
do like the new icons for the new weapon abilities.
Oh, do they? Oh yeah, I can imagine. I haven't seen those yet. It's the overlay, but...
We have Flammpanzers available to rout the enemy from their
There's been a
holes.
couple. Airborne got one as well, the smoke drop.
Oh, nice. Oh, now we get the Flammpanzer by HulkSMASH. Probably don't think we will
We
see
have
it.
200 points remaining.
Would be weird at this position. Pretty interesting to know what they changed for the Flammpanzer with the veterancy. I saw you use it like the last patch a lot at the early stages.
It's still pretty good.
All
It's
victory
just,
points are under enemy control. We must
DAK
act.
is in a really rough state in general.
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
If they don't do anything about...
It's cool to use the unit, and it's really good. Like, don't get me wrong, the flame tank is really, really good.
Yeah.
It's just the P grunts are so bad, and like assault grunts are so bad, and it's just like it just.
It's like he knew there was a mine there.
Points are available for you.
Oh man, he's
He's utilizing the Vet 1. They're
Yeah.
getting faster casting speed now.
Oh yeah. There we go. Nasty, nasty MG MG fighting pit there.
Yeah, I think HulkSMASH is just bad. I don't know for this.
Yeah.
I guess he's like thinking through what he can do to adapt to this, you know, while playing.
Yeah, I mean that's good, right? You can just throw in the tower, or just you can think and make the game last a little bit longer and think about some things, right?
Territory sectors are isolated. We
I mean,
must
it's
connect with them.
early stages of the patch, so it's really hard.
It's everything's experimental, right?
Yeah,
And
there's
something-
just so
I
many
think
changes.
what usually happens is you have a group of players who do what they did last patch, seeing if it still works,
Yeah.
and then you have the other group who are testing new stuff, either getting their teeth kicked in,
Oh,
or
yeah.
coming out with some interesting new things.
This is pretty interesting. I'm just getting. I just got kicked out of the match straight after instead of going for just going to the overview. Maybe that's with the new interface or with the new tournament mode.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, that's no problem. But what did you think about the game, or at least we talked a lot about the new patch while the gameplay was in the background. So
I mean, there's not much to say. He over-invested into tier 2.
yeah, I felt like that was
He lost a lot of units he shouldn't have, and that's like if you lose even like 2 units as DAK at the wrong juncture, it's game ending. And
yeah.
with Zulu taking tier 4 and HulkSMASH not having tier 4 units, that's really rough.
Yeah, I feel like that as well. Because then you have to rely on martyrs, and you have to have a lot of martyrs if you want to if you want to win that, right? So especially against a mobile army and against a good player which just moves around two sides of your martyr and shoots it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Good match overall, you know.
Yeah, I think so as well. It just highlights a bit of the early, a bit of the changes as well. What we can see, what we can expect of the patch, and indeed, it felt like the deck was he overextended, or what you said, he was overcommitting in tier 2, and then it just gets really rough when you don't win or get ahead with that early, and your opponent gets like to tier 4 before that you are getting anywhere.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for casting this game with me.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.